Hello, my Taurus and Taurus rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com. And this is the first 6 houses of your 12 house reading for October of 2020. Welcome to it. So glad to see you. So this is where we do the first 6 houses of your wheel reading here on YouTube. And if you click the down arrow, the show more section, you will see the Vimeo link to the rest of this reading, houses 7 through 12 in extended. But here on YouTube, we're going to do your first house where you're at now. We're going to look at your money. We're going to look at your siblings and your communication. We're going to look at the energy in your home and possibly your father. We're going to look at your social circle or your dating life. We're going to look at your work and health, and that will finish the 6 houses. So let's get started. First of all, with the Oracle deck, I had the Goddess cards out before I pulled the Tarot, and after I pulled the Tarot cards, I thought, the Goddess deck doesn't feel right for you guys. So I went and grabbed Archangel Michael, so Archangel Michael deck will be assisting us in the Oracle. Exciting. I love Archangel Michael cards. Okay, so your first house where you're at now is base chakra. So this card basically says that, you guys are just going through the motions. You're not really having a lot of fun as you enter the month of October. And perhaps you've had a fight with someone. And I'm saying that because the Oracle message from Archangel Michael here is eternal love. Remember, the love that you shared with this person exceeds beyond this lifetime into other lifetimes and in between lifetimes. So if you are sort of upset or brooding right now because you've had a fight, just remember the love that you've shared with them in the past, okay? Now your second house, your house of money and your stuff, this is a good message. This is the 10 of Cups card. This means like happy family, happy life. Maybe this is a real estate deal. Maybe you're selling something, buying something, and making money off of the buy or sale. This is great energy. So in order to usher this energy in, they're telling you that prayer will help this situation. So if you haven't quite received your 10 of Cups at the beginning of October, if you pray for it, it will come. Okay? But you may need to ask for a little help, that's all. Now your third house does rule your siblings, brother, sister, and this is the Karma card in this deck for me as a reader. Now, this is a big deal. So your brother or sister could be meeting their soulmate, or something else could happen. This doesn't necessarily always mean good things, though. This could mean a major change is coming in your sibling's life, and it's usually unexpected. However, their soul has contracted to experience whatever this is at this time in the month of October or thereabouts. And Archangel Michael is telling you to pay attention to your dreams. So you actually may have a heads up in your dreams about whatever is coming to your sibling or through your sibling here. So write that down. If you have a dream about your sibling, remember I said this in this third house with this card, this Karma card. Okay, fourth house, fertility. Okay, you guys are manifesting something in your home or with regard to a home. So pay very close attention. Watch your words. Do not speak about what you don't want to happen, especially if you're in a house and you want to move. Only bless the house that you're in. Bless you, bless you, bless you, right? Because the house is hearing you. This card means the universe is hearing you, but in this case, the house is hearing you. And sometimes your father may show up in the fourth house too, which means he is manifesting this way. And the Archangel Michael card that we pulled for this is make a commitment. Make a commitment to speak that only which you desire and get rid of the, bad words in your vocabulary that curse your home. Cancel, cancel, right? We're only blessing it. And if you do say something that's negative about your home, do what I just did. The cancel, cancel technique. It works. Okay. Whoops, we're doing fifth house and the tarot card first. Okay, so this is your circle of friends in the fifth house. It's also your dating life if you're single Taurus. you have destiny. Destiny is the Wheel of Fortune card. It's the luckiest card in the whole deck. So I always say, you know, you could meet someone new, a new friend, a new partner, a boyfriend, girlfriend. You know, the energy is really wanting you to get out there and mingle. You know, are we really getting out now? Maybe a little bit. Maybe you can get out and social distance with a mask on. I don't know. But either way, this is very fortunate energy. Okay, so how do we do this? Archangel Michael is giving you a message here. Ask Archangel Michael specifically to help you with this situation in meeting someone new. Okay? And he will definitely hear and answer that for you. Okay. Last house we're doing on YouTube. Conflict and defeat. Excuse me. I'll just take a drink of water. Got something stuck in my throat. Conflict and defeat. Sixth house rules health. It also rules work. So let's go to the health department first with this message, because if you watch my weekly readings, I've been getting this message for the last 2 weeks, not this week though. We've turned a corner. But so the Taurus people are getting this message for October. If you have a doctor that has given you a diagnosis and you don't feel like it's right, or a doctor has been treating you and it's not working, this is telling you to get another opinion because the doctor is not correct. This message is for people who have already been thinking that their doctor has been wrong and just haven't gotten out to get that second opinion yet because they're missing something. Okay? Now, for those of you that don't have that going on, that haven't had that thought before they watch this video, this message is about work for you guys. So the work message is, you may have to walk away from an argument at work, and during the argument, and even as it begins, you're thinking to yourself, how stupid is this argument right now? How stupid is this person that's arguing with me about this thing? Like, I know what I'm doing. I've done this job for X amount of years, and they're going to tell me what they think that they know or how I should do it right? It doesn't make any sense. And that's why you're walking away, because there's no point in engaging this person with this argument. It's only going to escalate, and you can't afford to let it escalate at your job, right? Wow. So this message from Archangel Michael card is telling you that you, even though you're walking away from this argument at the time, you definitely will want to continue this conversation later with this person. And why are you being asked to do that right now? Because they need you to shed light on whatever this subject is. And this could even be, and I hate bringing it up, right? Especially at work. This could even be a political situation where this person just has their head shoved up their fanny, and you are pointing out the truth of this situation. It doesn't have to be political, but for some person out there it is. And you're just like, well, what about this? What about that? Why doesn't this make sense? Because it all doesn't make sense right now, right? So you are definitely being called on here to shed your light on whatever this is at work. Or it could be your health situation, right? You are illuminating what the problem is by getting a second opinion. And sometimes people get 3 or 4 opinions. And sometimes people get, 3 medical opinions, and they'll get an alternative medicine opinion just to see what the alternative person has to say. And you might want to implement that also into your regimen, especially if you've sought medical guidance to do so. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and we're going to continue houses 7 through 12. In your extended reading, we're going to look at your relationships, we're going to look at your sex life, we're going to look at your travel and your school, for those of you that go to school. We're going to look at your career and your mother. We're going to look at your house of children, and we're going to look at the future card, which shows up in January. So many blessings. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus. If you'd like a private reading with me, send me an email at foryourchi@gmail.com. I will have the details in the description box below. I'll see the rest of you guys who want to follow me on Vimeo. Many blessings.